本次比赛通过数字电视游戏风频道以及百视通 IPTV 向全国的电视观众进行现场直播。大家可以通过登录 DSL 联赛的官方网站 dsl.gamefy.cn 来参与本次比赛的网络直播以及直播的互动讨论。今天呢，是我们本次 DSL 联赛的倒数第2个比赛日，恐怕也是最重要的一个比赛日。因为今天晚上将要对决的2支战队将要争夺 B 组，也就是夜演组最后一张进军季后赛的门票，胜者进军季后赛，而负者就将与 Retos 那个战队、B 支战队以及 Follow 战队进行残酷的保级大战。所以想必今天晚上的2支战队谁都不会轻言放弃。那么接下来让我们有请今天登场的第1支战队，他们是 LGDint 战队，有请。好，在我旁边的是 LGDint 战队的领队超人蛙。接下来将要登场的另外一支战队是来自于 Renista 战队，有请。好 ，Super， 人都到齐了，接下来就要进行非常隆重的交换队旗的仪式，有请两边的选手代表。 OK， 那我先来采访一下超人蛙啊，因为前一段时间恐怕很多的观众，包括我们自己的同事，都对于 LGDint 战队的状态表示了一些担忧，确实不是特别的好。那么作为领队，你对他们的情况肯定是最了解的，能不能向我们介绍一下前一段时间 LGDint 战队的状况到底是怎样的呢？
就前一段时间，因为自从打完季前赛之后吧，然后今天放假回来，就整个这1-2个月没有什么比赛，然后 D2SL 大概1周1次，就大家斗志有点就士气有点低落，对，然后但是最近我们有一些开过一些会议吧，然后大家也非常深入的一些讨论，然后对未来有些新的展望，所以我觉得最近会好很多。
是啊，我昨天晚上看到你的微博，也是说我们 LGDint 的队员们讨论到很晚，而且精神斗志好像回来了，是不是这样的情况？
对，因为自从我们大概是前天还是大前天晚上，我们有一个比较长的会议，然后在这个会议中就是大家非常多的讨论了很多东西，包括生活，包括对整个队伍，就是整个团队的构造，还有大家之间的关系，这些东西都有讨论。然后我们来到上海，因为今天早上我们要带尬的去面签他的美国签证，所以昨天晚上我们过来。但是大家到上海之后就去网吧，然后一直在那边练习 BP 啊，包括一些思路，很晚到2-3点吧。我觉得都出门挺大的。
那通过这样的观察，你觉得今天晚上 LGDint 战队他们胜算大吗？
我很有信心。
好的，那么希望你们能够发挥出很好的战况啊 ，Super。你不要笑眯眯的，今天晚上情况很严峻呐。刚才你看到他们你的对手们哈，就是赛前进行一个非常好的这种打气鼓励的方式。然后呢，我回头看你们这边，还是有一点没睡醒，怎么回事嘛？
就是大家感觉准备还比较充分，然后都比较放松嘛。
哦，这是因为放松然后才打哈欠。我跟你们说，上一次你们作战的时候，我们导播偷偷的黑了你们啊，摆了很多你们这个比较放松的这个镜头给我们的观众。那对于今天的比赛，你们昨天晚上讨论到几点？
就跟平时一样，然后就是有针对这个比赛来做一点体育上面的针对吧。
你们还真是很放松啊！那你觉得你们用这种放松的心态，然后跟你们很紧张的对手相比的话，你的胜算有多少？不许打酱油，不许这个耍滑头，给一个非常明确的答案。
因为最近训练也比较少跟他们打，然后而且感觉2个队的状态都不是很好。
哎，人家可说他们现在状态很好哎，那你不是有点示弱了？
就从比赛的情况来看啊。
那你最后决定有几成的把握可以战胜他们，进军季后赛？
就发挥我们最真实的这个实力吧。
几成？
这个真还不知道。
那你说5成吧。
对，这个打过就知道了。
好，其实Super真的不是一个喜欢耍花枪的选手，我觉得他脑子里就是这么想，然后就这么说出来了。好吧，希望你们都能够发挥出比较好的成绩，好不好？那么今天2支非常具有新意的这个战队啊，我知道你们都喜欢选一些比较新意的阵容，希望今天有一些大招出来，因为大招如果不放的话，就只能留到保级赛的时候再去放了。好，有请我们双方选手进入作战房间，马上开始我们今天双方的第1场比赛。
Greetings and salutations, Dota fans, and welcome back to the Dota 2 Super League. It's going to be Rising Stars Gaming versus LGD Gaming International, a best of 3. Winner of this match will be your third place team in Group B. They're moving on to the playoffs. The loser, they're going home. They'll be falling very short. 1 and 2, both teams are. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Luminous, and I'm very excited to cast this match.
Yeah, this is a very, very tight match between two teams. I think the skill level is very similar.
Yeah.
They have distinct different hero pools, so that's what excites me, because they don't clash too much. They will pick very different heroes, and that's going to be for an interesting draft.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two teams, and you mentioned similar performance as of late. You go back 2 months ago, I don't think anyone would claim that, because at that time, LGDint was playing fantastically. Rising Stars was a team that was competing in Gosu Cup Asia, no major tournaments, and we're not even near their performances in the International 3 East qualifier, where even though they fell short, I think they proved that they're one of the stronger teams in China. But nowadays, LGDN, a star that's fallen a bit. Rising Stars, some people have said their star has fallen, to play around with the name a little. But in all seriousness, I feel like Rising Stars is the team that's been improving and impressing me a lot, because, again, this team has sort of come out of nowhere. With LGDN, they set the bar so high in those first 2 months of the G League Season 2 that we all expected the world from them. We expected them to conquer China, to dominate it, and they fell a little bit short in the G League Finals. No big deal. But now we look forward to today, and you fast forward a bit, and, well, Lumi, the results have been mixed at best.
Yeah, I feel like there's a high level of unfair expectation on LGD.
That's fair.
I mean, for Rising Star, for example, you just treat them like a normal Tier 2 Chinese team, and they do fine. But for a team like LG, and you just expect them, like you said, conquer everything else, and I don't think they're a team right now that's capable of doing that.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can at least win this match, though. They're not playing against LGD China. They're not playing against DK, Orange, these teams that have been taking the Chinese, the Asian Dota scene by storm as of late. So you could say maybe a slightly easier opponent, but Rising Stars, this is a team where as soon as you underestimate them, they will surprise you. But with that being said, we'll talk a little bit more about the draft. We'll jump right into it. Lifestealer first pick by Rising Stars. They'll follow it up with a Darkseer and a Shadow Demon here. But for me, what I'm even more interested in is what LGDN have done. They could have gone for the Darkseer here. They opt for the Alchemist and the Weaver. What do you make of this?
Yeah, I feel like this is two very powerful counter picks. You have Alchemist with Acid Spray to deal with the armor value of Lifestealer. But more importantly, if the game goes late enough, you could easily pick up a Basher if you're the farming Alchemist row, and that deals with the Lifestealer very nicely. Or if you're playing more of the supportive Alchemist, early Mech, early Vlads, any type of armor item that lends to yourself as well to your teammate does very well against the Feast. And of course, Weaver could just stand circles around Lifestealer all day. And if you look at the Rising Star lineup so far, they don't really have too many stuns. So heroes like Weaver and Alchemist get to, again, run circles around the team fight and do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, Rising Stars, I mean, you look at their lineup, you got to expect Edjakiro, Alina, some sort of reliable stun to come after the Shadow Demon disruption. So we'll expect or Rising Stars to go in that direction. And as for LGDN, well, looks like an Alchemist solo mid to me. Now, they could run it as a safe lane farmer, maybe for Pycat, but we'll have to see. I feel like LGDN's style, getting the Alchemist mid, he's one of those heroes that can rush a mech nowadays. He's not that mana intensive compared to some of the other solo mids, like, say, a Dragon Knight. So you rush the early mech on Alchemist, and with Weaver there as well, you max the Swarm by level 9 or so. It's a pretty strong 5-man lineup.
Yeah, the last 2-3 times I want to say LGDint has played their Alchemist mid. I haven't seen them play them as one row, so until something different changes, I expect that he is going to be going mid. Now it looks like we're going to see yet another kind of Lifestealer counter. This is something similar we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
In 6.77 when Lifestealer is definitely the terror on the map, but right now not so much, right? We've seen him pick lately and he just doesn't do much, right? He tried a counter gank. Yesterday we saw teleporting in the mid lane. Oh wait, I have a 200 cast range open wounds. He tried to initiate in lane, and oh wait, I just have a level 2 open wounds. It just doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure whether this level of dedication is necessary.
Yeah,
but
our very own Gods, Lifestealer's #1 fan, is still on the public record of saying even after the open wounds nerfs, they're just not enough. Korok publicly said that. And in recent, I think it was an interview for Gosu Gamers, or maybe, oh no, it's a blog for Team Liquid. He said that, well, he thinks Lifestealer is pretty much the same hero, even with the open wounds changes, and I imagine it's more just Team sees that you need sort of that setup, like a Shadow Demon, which they do have. But for LGDN, I'm kind of wondering now, what do they look towards as that third core here? So you've got the Weaver for the tri-lane, probably, could be your